Is high notch count a red flag for a woman cheating on you or being like low value? I don't think so. I think a high risk for a woman cheating on you is that she needs constant validation from men. She hasn't learned how to love herself. And I think a woman who values herself, as I'm going to say I did, when I was sexually dissatisfied in my marriage, I did do a lot of things, but cheating wasn't one. I was critical of him. I turned to Vicodin for affection. I turned to my kids. I turned to my interests. And sometimes I had sex with women and he let me. I have no interest in having sex with women since my divorce. I don't. I explored it a little bit. I don't have any interest in that, but when I was sexually dissatisfied with my husband, I certainly did. Guys, you cannot ignore your woman just because you got married. You have to keep bringing it on. You have to keep bringing it on. This video goes to men who talk about a woman's high notch count being a red flag. I don't think it is. I have seen women who are virgins getting married that could be a red flag, just to turn the tables around, because how do you know she even likes sex? She could have a lot of hang-ups. She could have a lot of hang-ups. And some women do. Then your sex life sucks. At least if you have a woman who likes sex, you know you're going to have good sex because she likes it. And she's not having it with you because you're new. She's trying to win you over. She's trying to get your approval. She's trying to get you to marry her. She's having it because she likes sex. And that's a good place to be, I think. So I'm not going to say that that's bad to have a high count or low count. I think with men, it really helps for men to be good in bed, to be experienced with a woman. I don't think that having a high count or a low count is really that important as to whether you like sex and why are the reasons you have a high count. The reasons I have a high count is because of my profession and because there were many periods in my life where I was single and I do not need a relationship. I would rather be single than be in a relationship, and nobody came along that I wanted a relationship after my divorce, but nobody came along, so my notch count just kept going up because I wasn't just going to sit around celibate waiting for Mr. Right to come along, because that's the other option. So that's my 2 cents on high notch count.